This is your host Lamar Space, and we back at you with the Space Station podcast. Here with my boy Rashay, and he in the space station, in the cockpit. And I mean, so, a different setting that we was in with Cal last time. Here with my boy Raymond, he on engineering on the camera. So let's get into it. Bro, how you feeling today?
Feeling good. It was a nice day.
Nice day, beautiful day. How was your weekend?
It was lit.
Or this 4th of July weekend. I mean, we done turned up. It was definitely it was an amazing gathering. Unfortunately, it ended short. It was dead ass only 2 hours, bro.
It was?
Yeah, we was only there for like 2.5 hours. But we went out with a fucking bang with the fireworks.
Definitely went out with a bang.
We didn't celebrate the 4th of July necessarily. We celebrated just having a good time, just being around our people, you know what I mean? And everybody definitely came out. Bethlehem Heads. Yeah. Allentown Heads. I don't remember everybody was there, and I was drunk as shit.
Shout out to everybody that came.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that came. I had a couple young boys I ain't seen in a while there. The ladies was out. Most definitely
was looking nice.
Yeah, the ladies was looking beautiful that day. You know what I mean? On my mans and them was looking fly. So you just gotta throw another one of them events, man. You just gotta get the fucking police to get off our ass.
Yeah.
That's all we need. But,
sorry, it's gonna be future links. Keep you guys posted.
Yo, bro, like I honestly don't even remember like how the fuck I even got home that night. Like, I remember somebody putting me in a car.
What?
And then I was at my front door. Then I got in the crib. My fucking pants. I don't know what I did in the bathroom. I took my whole fucking pants off. Went in my room. I woke up the next morning. My shit, everything was just lost, just scattered around the crib. Like,
damn.
It was dead as a sight to be seen. So, like, what would you get into after that? After the festivities?
After that, I had to go pick up my car from the north side. I was praying that my car was still there. You know, people would either tow your shit or steal it.
Motherfuckers drunk, hitting that shit or some nut shit.
When I got back to Allentown, I was kind of upset because I wanted to chill a little bit more and everything. You feel me? But I had fun. But once I got back, I got my car. I was a little tipsy and everything. Somebody hit my boy car.
Oh damn!
They hit his car, so I had to help him out with that.
Yeah, man, that shit was definitely crazy. Like when the firework went off in the backyard.
Oh
when
man,
they was playing the beer pong and shit. Like, bro, I don't even remember.
It went past my head.
Bro, I don't even remember that shit happening. I was there because I seen the video. Shout out to Lee for making the small compilation video. I got more footage too hidden in the tuck. I might upload that. But bro, it's like certain shit, like it was a blur to me, like, but it was lit, man. I had a good ass time. We definitely trying to have something else. About 2 weeks, we trying to have a party bus, and then for Lee's birthday, we trying to have a mansion party of some sort or Airbnb, some lit shit to give to y'all. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
Definitely keep you guys posted.
Yeah. On the 4th of July, I know you saw. Did you see the little the Betty Ross Nikes? With the little old school American flag on the back that they was trying to sell?
No, haven't.
Oh, well. What that was, Nike, they was putting out these Air Maxes. They had the old school, like the first American flag, one of the first renditions or something like that, with the 13 stars in the circle in the back. Then, our boy, shout out to our man, Colin Kaepernick, he intervened. He was like, I don't believe y'all should put out a product that has its inceptions and hatred and slavery and things like that. And then when they did drop, or they were supposed to drop on July 4th, but Nike had hit up whatever retailers they shipped them to and told them, nah, y'all need to send them shits back. So Nike did their thing, they fucking with the culture.
That's good. Yeah, of course Nike
would. That bullshit.
Of course Nike would. I wouldn't think it was really something like something like that wasn't really meant for people to take it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, like, do you believe it was something like that? Like they wanted to start some controversy, or do you like
honestly don't think
so.
Shit,
I can't even hold you. They look alright. I'm not gonna lie, but
it's Nike though.
It's Nike. You know what I mean? They're Air
Nike.
Maxes, so they look Type 5. But with that American flag on, the history of what that American flag means and all that shit. Yeah. You know what Colin Kaepernick stands for. I'm glad that Nike made them moves and took them shits off the shelves. But I hear on like StockX, them shit's going like 15,000.
I think it was a board meeting. They all had that meeting. Like, you know, it's a limited edition shoes. Let's do it. It's always meetings like that. They always bring in limited edition shoes and stuff like that. And they want to try something new. I think that's what it was. They wanted to try something new, and it didn't work well for them.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't even say it didn't work well. Like, I don't think many were sold, if any did sell, because they they definitely recalled. You know what I mean?
If it recalled, man.
But I'm just glad that Nike, they sticking with us on this one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick for making the moves. And then, you know, another thing white people was mad at, because, you know, Nike, white people was mad that they took them shits off the shelves. They mad at we having a black Little Mermaid, a black Ariel. And you know, you see reports, Halle Berry's like a new Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
You know.
I think she looks nice, and I think I'm not for sure if, like, I never seen her act before.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. Like, this is my first time hearing about her. I thought it said Halle Berry, but I'm
Word,
like,
right? Halle Berry.
Yeah, she ain't
She's
no
too
role.
old.
Yeah, she still look good though.
She still look good.
You know what I mean? But I know it wasn't no Halle
really
Berry.
is, but yeah.
Halle Berry, like
Haley.
Yeah, I think I'm happy for her. You know what I mean? You know, she gonna get the bag for the movie.
Congrats.
I don't see. Not even white people was only mad. Like, I guess Die Hard, if you want to say Disney fans, they was upset too. Yeah. I don't really like. They really arguing ethnicity of a fictitious, imaginary creature character. Because you know, mermaids, we don't know if they real. And Ariel, we know this is a motherfucking cartoon movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't believe all the outrage is necessary. But you know how these people's gonna act. You know how they are about their pride and all that. Yeah. And that maybe as they should.
I mean, it's for the kids now. I think it's a lot of adults and older people that's still.
Yeah, it's a lot of older folk
in the
like
past.
Like besides the white people that's mad, it's a lot of just like people maybe our age that grew up on the classic like Disney
originals.
movies. Yeah, they just like the original thing. And I understand that. Yeah. Because you know, they trying to do wild shit like, you know, MCU, they talking about, well, I want to say wild. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody, but they trying to bring in more inclusive ideas. And talking about gay Spider-Man. I'm sorry, I'm not with that. Peter Parker he's not gay.
I always thought he liked Mary Jane or something like that.
I don't know if it's like, because you know they might possibly do like a multiversal type movie with Spider-Man. So I don't know if it's one of them instances.
I got you.
But sorry, man. Like, we got certain shit you got to keep original. I'm glad they doing certain things like Black Captain America now. Fucking Black Ariel, that's cool. Some of the memes are funny too. I ain't gonna lie, like the Black Family Guy. Fucking Ryan Gosling as possibly Martin Luther King.
That's seen the Little Bill one?
Oh yeah, Little Bill shit. That shit had me. That was funny. White skin.
Yeah, that was
like funny. Some of them is funny, but you know what it's all about at the end of the day.
I think people shouldn't take the internet too serious because it's a lot of jokes. There's a lot of clowns out there that try to trigger people. They get a thrill off of that. Seeing you get mad, seeing you get sad over something.
Yeah. Like, it's all trolling.
Yeah, people definitely be trolling, so y'all always gotta keep that shit in mind too. Like,
hey man, get with the fucking program. The new shit is in. And if mermaids were real, they probably would be black.
We're in a new time and a new era. Listen, we need to start trying new stuff, like adding new stuff into movies, like different type of people in movies and stuff like that, giving people opportunities. I don't think it's fair if it's just one group of people getting leader roles for movies when other people could be the best person for it, or the best fit, could do better. You know?
I hear like regarding Halle Berry that like she was they did their research, they looked at everybody they looked at talking about Disney, and she was the best fit for the character. So now it's like, well, there ain't nothing you can really do about that. It's like she fits the role apparently.
Because I never actually seen her in any movies or anything. Like that.
I think I might have heard like she's a singer or something. I'm not sure.
I mean,
I gotta look.
If she playing Ariel, she most likely gonna be singing. Cause...
Oh yeah. I don't remember too much of Little Mermaid because that was more centered towards the girls. But
all of these movies.
Niggas watch them though.
Yeah, all the Disney movies.
Watch all the Disney movies.
All the Disney movies got soundtracks. Yeah,
all them shits was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, we're not going to try shit on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Get the program, man. Black is a new thing. Or been a thing, honestly. It's just time for y'all to accept that.
Big black.
By the way, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but Spider-Man Homecoming, oh my god, my man spilled the water. Spider-Man Far From Home was fucking lit. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody.
I didn't see it.
Make sure y'all go see that, bro. If anything, I'll go on another Tuesday. I'm not spending a $10 ticket. I'll probably do the $7 ticket thing, but it was definitely valid. Like Jake Gyllenhaal definitely did his fucking thing. Tom Holland once again. He probably is the best Spider-Man right now. It was funny. It made you think. Some moments it made you probably want to not cry, but maybe tear up a little bit. You know what I mean? I was definitely laughing through the whole thing. It was good. So y'all definitely go see that. So another news, you know what I mean? You listen to the Pierre Bourne album. It's been out for a little while now. What you think about that?
I actually like the first 3 songs.
First 3 songs?
Yeah, I could play the first 3 songs, like just stepping into it, and then I started. But I like them. I like the album. It's like 5 songs on there that I really fuck with.
To me, honestly, every time I listen to the album, I listen to the whole thing, except for maybe the second song.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it's called off the top of my head. I'm type off the Angry Orchards, type off the dope. You know what I mean? But the whole album in its entirety, I feel like it was beautifully made. The transitions, the drops were they were clever. The names of the songs were very clever. It was just a well put together. I don't even think it's an album. I think it's a mixtape.
Project.
Yeah, it's a project. We're just gonna call it a project.
Because he probably just threw out there
for Pablo, and then he said that he was supposed to drop that 2 years ago. He's been waiting 2 years to drop that.
Yeah, they had him on hold?
Yeah, I guess the record label, whatever, I think he's on Interscope. Interscope had him held back in the chokehold, you know what I mean, from dropping this project. But he got through that. You know what I mean? He's coming out with visuals. I seen on Instagram Live, you know what I mean? He's recording, he's in Japan right now. Pierre Bourne, man, it's like the producers, they're really coming up in the game.
Yeah.
It's been a good little while for the producers. You know what I mean? Take Keith, Pierre Bourne. Metro Boomin been doing his thing. You know what I mean? Just making good shit. With the Pierre Bourne album, my favorite song would have to be Be Mine. That'd probably be song number 4. I know that off the top. That'll probably be my favorite song. But other than that, it's a good ass album. Fucking Jaden Smith album. I know you say you didn't listen to that. That
man. I didn't even know he came out with an album, to be honest.
This fucking kid knows how to make great music and great albums, bro.
Okay. Oh, it's actually an actual album?
Yeah, it's an actual album. Yeah, because Sire was his first album that came out in 2017. And this is like the alter ego of him. It's called Iris. I think that's how you pronounce it. I was pronouncing Iris before, but I think he's pronounced it Iris. But that project right there, he just so dimensional. It's so diverse. It's not just hip hop. They have great features,
Yeah.
Trinidad James, A$AP Rocky.
You got Trinidad James on there?
Yeah.
I ain't hear him
Willow's on there. A song called Summertime in Paris. That's probably my favorite song. But all around, I give the album, for me, it's 5 stars. You know what I mean? It's a 5-star album, man. So, y'all gotta listen to that if you haven't already.
It's on Apple Music?
Yeah, it's definitely on Apple Music. It's on all platforms, all streaming platforms. And he got advertising in fucking Times Square in Japan. So, he put his time. It's been 2 years. He's been just dropping, little EPs and singles in between.
Yeah.
But those shits were alright. But this album, I'm glad. It was definitely worth the wait. You know what I mean? It was a little while, but it's definitely worth the wait. Would I say it's better than Sire? Maybe I ought to give it a couple more spins. But Sire still reigns supreme. You know what I mean? Iris. he definitely did his thing though on there. Jaden, he's the future, you know what I mean? Oh, even Kid Cudi's on the fucking...
Kid Cudi's on there too?
Kid Cudi,
yeah, definitely.
So you definitely need to check. I know he got
a lot of people on his album. That's a lot of people I didn't hear in a while. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it just to see how it went.
Yeah, speaking of ASAP Rocky too, man, free that fucking guy.
Free my guy.
Flacco.
Free the game.
You know,
Free
they
my
trying to do
guys.
him fucking dirty in Sweden. Swedish police, or he got into an altercation out there with a couple apparently rowdy fans. Or one story is that those two dudes in the video that they posted, they was like harassing two girls on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess they tried to, or ASAP Mob or whoever was there that was part of the mob and Rocky, they tried to quell that problem. And the dudes, they got a little belligerent.
Yeah.
Or the other side was these dudes, they were just random dudes came up, started fucking with them. I guess they knew who they was or something. And, you know, ASAP Mob fucked them up.
I heard a story like it started from in the store. Like they were eating. And it was, I guess, some fans in there that kept on bothering them. They was talking about music or something like that.
Yeah.
And it
the
went
same
outside.
two guys.
Yeah, same two guys. And they went outside. When ASAP and them went outside, they follow ASAP and them. And it was still people inside the restaurant or whatever store it was. And they was the ones who was recording it. What happened. And I don't know what was said. But I don't know. I didn't really read what was said. But yeah.
Yeah, they just talking about like ASAP Rocky and them. They were just telling like, yo, leave us the fuck alone. I mean, stop following us. And these niggas, they just kept walking up. So I watched both perspectives. It was like somebody was recording one angle and somebody else was recording a different angle. And these dudes, these just two Swedish niggas, they just acting like, I guess they was, I don't know if they were drunk, maybe they was on drugs or whatever. But you know, Rock had to toss one of them. You know what I mean? But I feel like it was all within self-defense. Niggas had to do what they had to do. You know what I mean? You coming up to me following me, I'm liable to question you. And if you putting hands on my bodyguard, shit, what you think gonna happen to you?
It's a liability right there.
Yeah, and now I'm hearing they trying to give my boy 6 years out there in Swedish prison. I don't know if it's sweet out there, but
I think it is.
You think
it is? Yeah, because the jails out there, I don't think it's like
I mean,
how it is in America. They living good out there.
I did.
This is because
like, the accommodations are maybe better in European prison, but we don't want to see Rocky do any time.
Yeah. It's like he's gonna be like in a little apartment though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, yeah, I read some shit like this like years ago.
He gonna be in prison, but still free my guy though.
Yeah, I read some like research on I seen some article like different prisons around the world, and these motherfuckers they be living a lavish life in like Swedish prison or European prison, something like that. I know their food is definitely better.
Definitely.
Well, we definitely don't want to see nobody do no time. You know what I mean? Free ASAP Rocky.
Free the guys.
You know what I mean? Free whoever else. I don't know if anybody else got locked up for that incident. Those two, I don't know if those two dudes got reprimanded or in any way, but I hope they fucking did.
This shit is just crazy. Yeah. I think it's crazy. I think some of them people was his bodyguards. Like it wasn't just ASAP. Mob. I think it was somebody.
Yeah, not even trying to like place blame or on him or just him or anything, but no, I mean other niggas got parts too.
Yeah. But he ain't gonna write the homies out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that all blame should fall on him or anybody. I don't think anybody should be in trouble. Period.
Yeah.
From ASAP Mob. These two dudes came up harassing them, and apparently they was harassing two other women on the street. So that's how I see it.
Stop testing people.
You know what I mean? Free Rocky. You know what I mean? We need him home. We need more music. We need more clothing drops. Or we want to see our man's prosper. Always striving to prosper, man. ASAP. That's what we trying to see from him. You know what I mean? So free my guy. You also hear about the fucking. Apparently, people's mad at Chris Brown too.
Oh yeah, I believe more on the female side that females were more mad. I'm gonna get to the straight point. What type of females? I think the black women were really mad about it because I think they took it wrong. Like maybe he said nice hair. A lot of people were just assuming like I don't know.
I fuck with Chris Brown. That album is gonna take some time listening to. I think they said like 37 songs, right? Bro. I can't just sit there and listen to 37 songs.
I had to listen to it like 2 or 3 times. Like he had
you listen to it?
Yeah, he had some bangers on there. I think he's the GOAT, to be honest, bro. I think he's Chris Brown the GOAT right now. I'm gonna give it to Chris Brown because ain't nobody doing it like Chris Brown. Ain't nobody making 30 songs on the album. Ain't nobody putting 20 songs on the album right now. Really?
Well, on the album, yeah, we haven't seen that yet. We know the mixtape game is pretty crazy with that, but how would you rate the album overall?
I would rate his album. I'll give him a 4-star.
4 stars, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, because I haven't. Well, not because I know most of his music is gonna come with videos and stuff like that. That's why I haven't really rated
Chris
yet.
Brown does have the visuals
Because he always had visuals. Like Chris Brown, he stayed with visuals, and that's why I like to really look into him, like listen to him really. But yeah, it's crazy though. His album is lit.
Yeah, but about the lyric, apparently he said something. It was something along the lines of something about women with good hair, and women are in uproar because they believe good hair means straight hair. But if you do research, you know, if your hair is flocculous and curly and it sticks up, that you have the good hair.
Shit.
Black women. You know what I mean? I understand that the perception for so long has been that you need to have straight or permed or flattened hair.
As long as you take care of your hair, keep it clean.
Yeah, if you're taking care of your hair, that's good hair. Natural hair is good hair.
Good hair too.
Straight, like, I'm not going to get into all this straight curly, like.
You only have bad hair if you don't take care of your hair. If your hair is just straight dead, always messy, always got bugs in it, something like that. That's dead. That's nasty hair. That's not nice hair. Nobody wants that.
And why do you think the perception always is that good hair is associated with white people or lighter skinned people?
Yeah.
And why is there still argument whether like between light skinned and dark skinned black people are two different races or ethnicities of people?
We gotta stop with this for real, because I see white people with nappy ass heads too. I've seen white people with dreads. I don't think,
but you know, there is not like ours. There's not like mine.
I mean, still, it's just I'm talking about like textures of hairs.
Yeah.
Like if your hair can still get nappy.
Yeah, but
it's still not the same texture.
Light skinned niggas with hair like mine. You know what I mean? If they want to still consider hair or less coarse hair good hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think Chris Brown said nappy. I don't think he said...
he didn't say nappy. He said nice. He said...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said nice. He didn't say nappy. I don't think he said anything that was, like, degrading. You know what I mean? For the uproar that's getting. Mm-hmm. I understand it to an extent, but I don't believe he was trying to be malicious.
I believe somebody was just trolling it the way how it came out.
And, you know, just off priors and shit that he's been through throughout his career that people was going shit on Chris Brown anyway. You know what I mean? Niggas is still, motherfuckers is still mad at him for the Rihanna situation.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, long
time ago. We gotta let that go. Let that man live. Like,
fucking middle
he did
school.
time and all that.
This man's, I feel like he redeemed himself. He got a daughter. His career.
Right.
His career seems in good standing. He has his clothing brand, Black Pyramid. You know what I mean? He takes care of his daughter very well from what I see.
And then he graduated and don't he own all his music now?
Yeah, the master's thing, that don't have nothing to do with like a college or anything. That's like something with music. I'm not too...
Oh, okay.
As far as
he went to school for something and...
Yeah, no, that means I guess rappers like own their own publishing, they own their rights to their shit. They like, everything that they're doing is theirs. I'm not too inclined on the music business, but I believe it's something along those lines. Because I used to think, I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, it had something to do like, oh, these niggas went to school and studied that shit. Like, nah, I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep. These niggas, but they just own all their music and shit, like Nipsey, a couple other people. You know what I mean? Those are the two names I could pop up in my head right now. So
that's a big move to own all your music.
You know what I mean?
Michael Jackson, wasn't Michael Jackson?
Yeah, Sony, they had his shit. I don't know if he owned his masters, but you know Sony, they try to hold his shit down. You know the conspiracy is that Sony did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did Michael Jackson and
it was.
I don't want to speak that into existence. I don't know the full story. R.I.P. Michael Jackson.
Facts, been some love.
You know what I mean?
Much love.
But yeah, man, people gotta ease up on my man's Chris Brown. You know what I mean? He's about to be in Allentown in September. You know what I mean?
Who trying to come? Let me know.
Yeah, you going out there?
Yeah,
you going?
Yeah, we already know it. If I'm trying to come,
with Chris Breezy.
It's gonna be lit. Tory Lane's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, Tory. I fucked with Tory at one point. It seems like a good time. I might just go.
It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be like a reggaeton type, all that. You feel me? You wanna have a nice time? You better come. And it's right by it's like a couple days from my birthday too. Since September. My birthday September 12th.
September 12th.
Yeah.
And what they say that shit was like. I don't know if it's in late September or in the middle of September.
It's in the weekend. I know that for sure. I think it's like September 16th or 15th.
Or Chris Brown PP&L Center, man. People saying they not going to that shit either, just strictly off the Rihanna shit because they mad at that. Like what?
Okay.
Like, people go out and have a good time.
They wasn't going in regardless.
Yeah, even if I don't go, it's not because I think it's gonna be whack. It's just like because if I want to go to a concert, if I want to have a great concert experience, like a real one for one of my first, because I've been to one, but it wasn't really something I wanted to do. I want it to be an artist that I fuck with heavy. I don't want to just go just because it's something to do. Like, yeah, I fuck Chris Brown, I'll support him. I mean, I will listen to his album. I'll get to it. But, I mean, my first my real concert experience, I want it to be somebody like maybe a Pierre or a Drake or a Wiz or a Playboy Cardi. You know what I mean? People that I really listen to on a daily.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Hey, you gotta go to Philly and those. Philly be having all of them.
Yeah, Philly be having festivals and shit like that. I definitely want to go to a Rolling Loud. Coachella gotta go 1 year, you know what I mean? Just gotta save up a couple more racks. You know what I mean? Get my shit even more together. So let's get into the fucking, I feel like has been the most epic news for the past 7 days. Free agency of the NBA.
Ooh.
Man, this morning alone has been a fucking shocker. Kawhi Leonard signs a $142 million deal, 4 years, to the Los Angeles Clippers. And then Paul George fucks around, requests a trade, and now he's on the Clippers. And he has signed a 4-year, I forgot how much money was with OKC, and now the Clippers is picking up that contract and giving him that bread.
It's crazy. That's a lot of money they gonna
now
have to pay.
Los Angeles Lakers, now they just picked up fucking DeMarcus Cousins, Quentin Cook, signed Rajon Rondo, and now I mean not too hype about that.
I don't know why they still got him.
Yeah, like y'all traded Lonzo Ball, but y'all going to re-sign Rondo. Like I ain't going to hold you. The Lakers roster so far,
it's decent.
It's decent, but I still, right now, it looks like the Clippers could fuck around and, like, it's like they could crush us possibly. Speaking for me, because I'm a Lakers fan.
They got a squad. They got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on the same team. I think
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, great defense.
That's just cheap
then
right there.
They got Pat Beverly. His defense,
oh yeah,
you know,
they gonna have one of the best defenses in the coast.
They got that boy Lou Will.
Oh yeah, they definitely 6 man a year. He coming off the bench no more. He gonna be starting.
Bro, but that's the thing though. The 6 man, that's actually a role. Like that's a role.
It
like,
is role.
That's an important role for the team. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's his thing. Like it's different than just being a nigga that's coming off the bench. You're the 6 man. You're like if you could throw 6 niggas on the court, he would be that nigga. Yeah. Or whoever else plays 6 man.
2 point guards.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean?
Need 2 playmakers.
So the Clippers is looking crazy. Kemba Walker to the Celtics.
He did for real?
Yeah. Kemba Walker to the Celtics. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been a week, bro. Know what I mean?
We still ain't even
in November
yet.
Know what I mean? Fucking so what do you think about Brooklyn when you see KD coming back? You know they're gonna be handicapped for a while.
I was about to say that. He said handicapped.
Oh, no pun intended.
Yo.
No pun intended.
What?
Handicapped. You know what I mean? Without. I ain't mean to make that joke or that coincidence, but.
He just can't play at his full potential.
So you know that the fucking Nets, they're going to be nice. They got Kyrie Irving, but they're not going to get too far without Kevin Durant just yet. Kevin Durant in the East, that's just crazy alone. He's been a Western Conference player his whole career.
Just seeing him with a Brooklyn Nets jersey.
Yeah, when we do see that, because the Achilles injury, you know, that's it could change a nigga. We don't know if he's going to come back exactly the same Kevin Durant.
Kyrie not at his full peak neither. He keep getting hurt.
That's true too, and he's only getting older.
Yeah,
but I still think he's a top 5 point guard in the league right now.
Yeah, he's still young. He's like 25, 26.
Yeah, he's not too old. I mean, I don't be knowing these niggas' age too much. Fucking, they talking about Russell Westbrook could possibly get traded from OKC.
I don't think that's happening. If it does happen, where do you see him going?
Honestly, bro, I can't see Russell Westbrook outside of Oklahoma City, Jersey. But if I had to put him anywhere, maybe Houston.
I was going to say,
If the Chris Paul thing don't work out, you know what I mean? Get Chris Paul up out of there.
Houston is a perfect fit for him. I think Houston or either the Utah Jazz. Jazz.
Because
you Rubio out of there.
Rubio is out there. I forgot what team. I think Rubio is on the Suns now. Like, free agency's been crazy, bro. Even the niggas that's not necessarily superstars, their shit is crazy. But the thing with Westbrook, you know, he had that incident during this past season where the fan said some racist shit to him in Utah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's fucking with. He's not going to just be there, and then I don't know how much organization does. Well, they banned the guy from the arena, but who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know how deep it is with all that shit within the organization, because you know there's racism and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, so I don't see him going to Utah. I can only see him going to Houston. You know the Knicks are not fucking doing anything.
Yeah.
Spurs, maybe him and Pop can make some work. I'm not sure.
Nah, ain't nobody on the Spurs.
DeRozan
and LaMarcus Aldridge, yeah, but they ain't even
Westbrook?
really. I don't know.
Throw him in the mix, nah. I don't know,
Aldridge, LaMarcus.
I honestly can't see Westbrook out of an Oklahoma City jersey.
I can't either, to be honest. I can't either. I thought he was just gonna be one of those die-hard people who gonna be for their team like Kobe, like play for one team his whole career,
And that's what I would like to see, because you know that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
We thought Kawhi would possibly stay with Toronto and build a dynasty there. That blew up. One thing that people, I believe, are forgetting as well, that the Warriors dynasty is really over.
It's over.
It's really
Finito.
over now. Clay,
Done.
he's out for half the year. KD, even though he won rings without him, he's out of there. Quinn Cook, he's going. Iguodala out of there. Who knows where Iguodala's going to end up? He's still floating around out there. I think
He's beat up.
The Memphis Grizzlies waived his contract or bought him out yet. Whatever they're going to do with that. So it's just like,
I feel like we're gonna see him talking with Stephen Smith. And
oh shit, Iggy just gonna retire the commentary? God damn. Nah, Iggy still got it.
No.
That man was the finals MVP, bro. And he hit a lot of big shots for them in the series against Toronto.
Yeah.
My man's definitely hit a lot of good clutch
He in it for
shots.
the check now. He got his rings.
Yeah, no, I mean it would be for the check now. I don't think outside of the Warriors, I don't think he'll get another ring. I do have mad respect for Iguodala though, but that's just the reality of things. The West is so stacked now. The Warriors, I don't see the Warriors doing anything, especially with Clay out half the year with an Achilles injury. Who knows if he's going to come back the same Clay after he's healed from that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they did add D'Angelo Russell. I almost forgot about that. D'Angelo Russell is now on the Golden State Warriors, which was a bonkers ass trade signing.
I can't even see him playing for the Warriors. Like,
yeah, it looks mad awkward. D'Angelo Russell over there. I feel like I don't even want him to go back to the Lakers.
I thought he was gonna go back to the Lakers, but
it would have been good because we need a point guard. Quinn Cook, he's cool. Is he a starting point guard? I don't know.
We don't know yet. We don't know.
Rondo, he's on his way out. He needs to become a coach and do his thing from the coaching area. Because he has the mind for it, you know what I mean? He don't have to leave the game completely, but he could have another role, you know what I mean? I feel like Lakers were still lacking something, even with all the additions that we have made. We're missing a point guard. Our shooting guard, we re-signed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for what?
He's decent though.
No, bro. No, I'm sorry.
He can score. He's a scorer.
Not consistently. He's not a Kawhi or Paul George.
He's not like a Kyle Kuzma, but he be coming in clutch though. He came in clutch for a few games. I'd be looking up on Caldwell. I mean, he's not that perfect. He still gotta get.
The reason he is even on the Lakers because he's on Clutch Sports with Rich Paul, the agency that LeBron is under. which is run by Rich Paul and them. You know, Anthony Davis is under Clutch Sports. Who else? Yeah, those are his main niggas.
The people that be at the table and all that stuff.
Like the little show that LeBron has, the HBO shit. Yeah, Rich Paul's one of the characters.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He runs the sports agency, Clutch Sports.
Okay.
So he's making moves for a lot of niggas. Rich Paul's definitely making a lot of great business moves. He brought a lot of talent to the Lakers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking LeBron, he's working on Space Jam 2.
I keep hearing this. I keep hearing this. I don't know. I don't believe it until I actually.
No, he's actually working on it.
They are?
Yeah, he started filming. Yeah, they started filming. Yeah,
I don't know.
He's been on Instagram hype about that shit.
I think he might be more funny. He's more funnier than Michael Jordan though. Like maybe. I mean, hopefully.
When I think about it.
Because Michael Jordan wasn't really funny.
Yeah, he wasn't funny. It was just because he was so great. So it's like, oh my God, Michael Jordan moved with the Looney Tunes.
That's why I say it might be a little funnier because.
Charles Barkley said we don't need a Space Jam 2. Do you agree? Do we need a Space Jam 2 at all?
I always wanted one, but I don't think we should.
I don't know if it's going to overshadow the first one. That's one of my top 3 movies.
I feel like they make the Space Jam 2 is just like making How High 2.
And that shit, I will never watch a day in my motherfucking life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, DC Young Fly. I would never.
I watched that shit, man. Oh
man.
DC Young Fly is what really made the movie. Be honest.
Was it funny to be honest?
It was a kind of funny, some funny moments, but it wasn't all that. The movie really was like it was trash.
So we don't get too off topic with basketball. My boy Zion Williamson, happy birthday. Now I mean, that boy only turned. He's
19.
only 19.
19. Weighing
19 years old.
Over 235.
Like a grown ass man at 6'7".
Ox.
He had his NBA summer league debut. This is pretty much his professional debut.
How did he do?
He did pretty good. He had like 11 points, I believe 3 boards, and a steal in 9 minutes. They didn't play him the whole game, and he got taken out early because he had made knee-on-knee contact. You know, in that one game he had in college where he blew out his shoe. I guess he hyperextended his knee when that happened, so they're afraid of that. So they pulled him. He's not playing another summer league game. And that was only his first one. And he didn't even play the whole game for that. I don't think they planned to play him the whole game for that one either. And then on top of that, R.J. Barrett, that got drafted to the Knicks, number 3 overall, had a terrible game. I think he had the same amount of points. I think he had about 10, 11 points. But his shooting was like 3 like 14. It was something wild. It wasn't consistent. Not saying I don't believe in him. It was maybe first like professional game jitters. Who knows? I'm definitely rooting for him. But he didn't have a good game. And then an earthquake happened in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes.
Oh, they was in California.
No, they was in Las Vegas, but the fucking earthquake that was in Southern California reached all the way to Las Vegas.
Man, that must have been a big earthquake.
Yeah, bro. It was they said a 6.9 to like a 7.1 magnitude.
That's why I moved out over to California.
Yeah, bro. That shit's crazy. And it was a couple of days where that shit was going on too. But the reason they even stopped the game, like the game's not even over. Like they still have to play that game. I don't know if they're gonna restart the whole game or start it from the fourth quarter. But they postponed the game because in the Thomas and Mack Center, there's speakers that hang from the fucking rafters. That's the arena that the Summer League is playing. Yeah. And them shits was swaying. If them shits are swaying, and the big ass jumbotron with the scoreboard, they're not continuing the game. People was running out of there already.
I would have too.
But then across the street or across the crosswalk or whatever is Cox Pavilion, and another arena where other games go on. That's where LeBron and AD they was watching their games at. Wow. They don't have speakers. They felt the earthquake, I think, but they kept on playing. Oh, okay. Now, I mean, I don't know if they did, but they felt it in one arena. And then the other arena, everything was good. They was continuing games and all that. So that shit was crazy.
Shit is spooky. When the ground starts shaking, moving and stuff, and everything's shaking, and you just look at...
I only felt an earthquake one time out here. I don't know if you remember. It happened in Virginia, I believe, but it reached up here. I forgot what year it was. I know I was young boy. But that shit, it wasn't nothing crazy either. My house just shook a little bit.
It's probably a little tremor.
Yeah, it's a little tremor. It wasn't nothing too crazy. But I definitely had a small earthquake experience, if you want to say.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I only had a few earthquake experiences in California, and that's what made me really want to come back over here. But how do you think they gonna do? How do you think the Pelicans gonna do this year?
As long as Zion stays healthy,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna. I feel like they'll do well. Maybe playoffs, maybe not.
They'll be the youngest.
Yeah, my fault. My hands. Playoffs, maybe not. Because the West is so fucking ridiculous now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see them. It's a very young team. A lot of 1 or 2 year, 3 guys. But I definitely see him having a great career overall.
Yeah.
As long as he keeps that knee healthy.
Yeah.
They're definitely trying to protect that above everything.
I'm gonna be looking into it.
Yeah. RJ Barrett, I hope he does well. I hope all the rookies do well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to continue to be an interesting off season. It's going to be a great season next year. This nigga Zion, he's already bullying niggas. He bullied Kevin Knox. Straight ripped the ball from him and dunked that shit. I love basketball. Yeah. That's all I can say, man. I just love basketball.
I love sports.
I love sports, period. But basketball, you know what I mean? Until the NFL gets the shit right with Cap and he could possibly continue his football career, maybe I'll watch another game. Who knows? You got anything else you want to speak on, bro? Nothing going on? Other than that, we want to promote soon, possibly the party bus.
Yep.
August 21st. Just be on the lookout. We're going to have an event for my man Lee's birthday. I think Will Steve's Live, he's having an event tonight. If we get this episode uploaded enough, people check it out. Everybody head over there. It's in Bethlehem. I don't got the address yet, but it's going to be lit. This has been another episode of Space Station Podcast, and